Welcome to the Q&Q edition of the Soccer A to Z. The AZ is the question and quiz edition of the show. The team today joining us are Helen.
Hello.
Robbie.
Yay.
Tube.
Hello.
And myself, Lovejoy. No, Joe, he's working.
Working?
Unbelievable. He's had to go and work. Stay tuned after the quiz. We've got What's Right with Football and Anything But Football. But first of all, we've got your questions to answer. What are they, Helen?
Chris Tucker asks, a question reworded. Do the gang have any unpopular opinions about football? For example, mine is that Cole Palmer is overrated.
What?
Okay. He says, in my opinion, he doesn't affect games unless the players around him are playing well. And I'm not just saying this to annoy Tubes and Lovejoy.
Well, he has. He's annoyed me massively.
He can't see it, can he?
Yeah.
He can't see it. He hasn't got the football brain.
Stats don't lie.
He can't see it. Unpopular opinions on football. Have you got any?
Yeah, my unpopular opinion is that the story of the game is more important than the refereeing decisions being right.
Yeah, you hate VAR, don't you?
I think all the talking points are things like, no one talks about the other goals from the 1966 World Cup final, do they? It's just that one. The most expensive football shirt is Maradona's from the handball. These are things that people remember years later, and I think that's more important.
So we have to always remember, okay, my unpopular opinion, taking up where you've left off, is that I think the football industry has forgotten why they're there, and they're there to entertain us. And the most important part of football is the fans and not the players. The players come and go, the fans are always there. And I think that is, what I remember the thing which upset me most was Suarez when he said he had to leave Liverpool. In my mind, Liverpool's one of the biggest clubs in the world, right? Yeah, great club. And he had to leave them because he needed Champions League football for himself. And then all the football pundits, started saying stuff like, yeah, he deserves a run in Champions League. And I was thinking, hold on, aren't Liverpool paying him hundreds or millions of pounds? Surely he deserves the right to stay and help the club, which is making him very rich and also letting him score an abundance of goals. Shouldn't he be helping them? And now look at Liverpool. They've gone on to be brilliant. So without Mr. Suarez. And I think people have forgotten that where all these football decisions and let's protect the players. As Helen was saying the other day, I don't care. It's like, it's about us, isn't it? About the fans. Sorry, that was a bit of a rant. Yeah. Apologies for that.
Well, I'd leave it there.
Right.
I think you've both covered it very nicely.
Have you got anything unpopular opinion, Helen?
Well, I think you're all going to know that my unpopular opinion is I genuinely believe that the lower league experience on a match day is better than Premier League. Even in terms of you can sometimes just park in the ground or outside the ground. It really is. It might just be all the little bits and pieces, but you go there and you park and you walk in and it's 18 quid or whatever, and you go in. And I was so close to the pitch on Saturday that when one of the Dorking players came over to take a throw in, I swear I put my fingers up to flick his ear, and I didn't because I'm not a bad person. But I just think what I experience, I believe, is better. Not on the pitch, of course.
So what you're saying,
I believe that I have a
basically,
better experience.
Convenient football is better than quality football.
Listen, if you want to wrap it up like that, then you do. But I really, really enjoy my match day experiences.
What they should do, really,
lower league,
is they should, when they rebuild Old Trafford, rather than make it 80,000 or whatever, if they just make it 10,000, like a lower division game,
and then only let about a quarter of that come in, so there's a space.
Yeah, and then let the rest of the stadium, they can have parking.
Yeah,
and they can have some hot chocolate.
You should be allowed to flick players' ears.
It makes great business sense.
Then you can say, look, you've got all the quality football on the pitch.
Well, this is loads better.
You've got the parking.
It's hardly any atmosphere.
Got 2 minutes to walk to my car.
I knew that this was going to happen because the question is, it's an unpopular, unpopular.
But we agree with it. I think
opinion.
it'd be great. It'd be great if you go to Stamford Bridge and there's no one there.
Yeah.
No, but do you know what? I know what Helen's saying. I actually went to Dorking over Christmas. And the atmosphere.
Was it going to Dorking?
Yeah, it's great. Great down
I've been to
Dorking.
Dorking,
Apart from the hot chocolate.
Apart from the hot chocolate.
But it is great to go and watch it like lower league football.
Yeah.
It's like there is no VAR, none of that nonsense.
Park
and the
outside.
fans are brilliant.
It's great.
It is great.
Owen Davis says, do you think a salary cap could work in the Premier League? I don't really have an opinion on that. I don't, because I think no, we're too far beyond that.
Good idea in principle, but
It just would never work.
Too hard to. How about a salary cap in the
world?
In the world, yeah. Like you can. How much should we let people earn? So say max. Let's go top end and say 100 million, yeah. And then say after that you're not allowed to earn anymore. 100% tax rate.
We're talking about just in football or in everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
We must. We're here to save society, aren't we?
Yeah, it would probably help, wouldn't it, if people.
So take any money over 100 million. 100 million. I think. Most people can get by on 100 million.
Speak for yourself, Tim.
And then after that, it's 100% tax. Or no, let's do 99p in the pound, so they can keep 1p. Actually, that's still a lot of money, probably, if they go over 100 million. No, 100% tax.
No, I'm not sure about 100% tax. I think that anything over 100 million should go back, because obviously people who are earning that much money run businesses with people who work for them. Is anything over that should go back to the people who work for them.
Right. So Amazon, all the people who work for Amazon gets a load of cash.
Just get
Or how about
get more money?
How about everything over 100 million? It's like 100% tax, but it goes to grassroots football.
Or make it fun. Like if your money over 100 million, you can keep if you can score a penalty against Mark Crossley.
Oh yeah, put it on
something
TV.
like that. Yeah.
Put it on
So
TV.
really
pressure.
Yeah. Turn
Like
it into a
Jeff
game
Bezos
show.
up there for his penalty, slots it wide. Everyone's like, "Yeah, I've got
How much
this
is a
money."
billion? How many millions is a billion?
1,000 million.
1,000 million. 1,000.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
I'm not kidding you.
Yeah.
Oh, people shouldn't be earning that. What are you
It
going to
seems
do?
excessive, yeah.
And then what they do is they play God. I'm going to cure something.
I'm going to go to Mars.
Yeah, I'm going to go. No, they do that thing where they go. Let's. I'm going to put all my money in, but you're going to worship me because I've decreed we're going to do this. Yeah, I think we've sorted that out. 100% tax over 100.
Right, salary cap in the Premier League.
I thought I was still answering.
Don't ask us about politics.
I like
Well,
these
it wasn't
random
politics, was it?
questions.
We turned into politics. That was your fault, Robbie. I'm looking at you.
I can't even remember what's happening.
But you said everybody. Triggered me off.
Right, and the last fan question this week, Liam Healy wants to know, what's your favourite football advert?
There's only one
Got
for
to be
me.
the Brazil one, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
in
was
the
thinking
airport.
that one. In the
Yeah.
airport, yeah. But
It's just brilliant.
yeah.
The
Unbelievable.
airport. Was it 98? Was it?
I can't remember.
I think it was.
They've tried to redo that a load of times, haven't they?
Yeah.
What was the one? There was also a good one which was set to Park Life, Blur, and it was all about, what was that for? And they had, like, basically they showed Sunday League football, Hackney Marshes and stuff, didn't they? I can't remember it. I just
yeah,
remember
wasn't-
that. Yeah.
Peter Reid in it, and
Yeah,
oh,
didn't
hell,
they-
what were
what was that?
all the guys on the minibus where they were picking up all the old players on the minibus, and
That
they were
was
going
good.
clogging.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good. Yeah,
That was good. What was it for, though? What were all these for? We know the Nike one was,
Yeah, dunno.
Brazil was Nike.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tell you what was a great advert was the Alive and Kicking Sky one when that launched. They had a player from every team in and all that.
Don't remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alive and kicking. They're all up doing workouts.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
remember.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
yeah,
amazing.
That was good.
But
Yeah.
what are the famous ones? Okay,
Pizzas.
Accrington Stanley.
oh yeah, milk. Yeah,
Yeah.
Milk.
John
It does
Barnes,
milk.
Isotonic.
Because sport
yeah.
gets you first. Fast.
Was it Scott Parker, the Coca-Cola kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, kicking it in there.
Pizza, you're right, Helen, the pizza one.
yeah. I just
which-
remember the pizza one being
Yeah.
really.
Oh, what
famous.
about Lineker's ones?
What, Walker's
Oh,
Crisps?
what? Crisps.
Well, Gaza, yeah, because he's crying and all that sort of stuff. That was a famous one, wasn't
Yeah.
it? As I said on the show on Wednesday, all we're going to do is end up listing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the best one then? We all decide the Brazil
The
one.
Brazil one's the best.
Okay, that's it.
Iconic.
It's
Iconic.
official.
No, the minibus one for me, picking up all the old legends to go play park football. I thought that one was the best. I was in one once.
Which one were you
It was
in?
It was an Adidas advert, and it was the story of I say a kid, but he was about 18, 19, going all around the world meeting all of his favourite players. It was for Adidas, so it was all the big Adidas players, and they asked me to go along to watch some proper park football, and somebody had to come up to me. This kid had to come up to me and say, "What is in the sponge that makes it so magic?"
Oh,
and all I had to do was look at him and go to say it, and then it cut off. But that the team went off down the road in a minibus with Save Chip on the back. They had a Save Chip poster in the back. Yeah, it was just. I don't think I ever saw
what
it.
is in the sponge. I know what's in the sponge. In the sponge is time.
Oh.
Time gives you a little bit of time, and
Very
time's
clever.
a great healer.
Yeah,
And even if it's
famously.
only 1 minute of sponge work, it's time,
Yeah.
and it heals. Should we fancy a quiz?
Love one.
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
It's a quiz. Welcome to the Unfair Football Quiz. It's unfair because football is unfair. Before I tell you about the quiz, let's meet our two competitors. First up is birthday boy Neil. Neil is a Forest fan from Nottingham. Neil alleges for work he processes legal notices for roadworks. Neil's fun fact is he just renewed his season ticket. That's 37 consecutive seasons. When Roy Keane was signed for Forest, he bought him a pint at a nightclub. It's Neil Blake. Hey Neil, happy
Hello, hello.
birthday,
Happy
Neil.
birthday, Neil.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Happy birthday
to Neil.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
I was unsure. Did you buy Roy Keane the pint, or did Roy Keane buy you
or
the
did he
pint?
buy you a pint? Same
He
question.
bought me a pint.
Oh, respect.
How
Yeah,
did
it was
that
a long
happen?
time
What
ago.
happened?
Early on when he signed for Forest, he used to go to a nightclub on the outskirts of town. And I was, I would have been 19 or whatever. And you had to be 25 to get in, so we bought these nasty suits and went in there and tried to look cool and older and all that. And Keane was there quite a lot, so got talking to him, and he's just dead nice bloke. And then years later, he was assistant manager with Martin O'Neill. And me and my son were near the coach, and all the Forest players came off. And I said to my lad, get some autographs and stuff. So the Forest players walked by. Then I saw O'Neill coming off the coach. I was like, you've got to get O'Neill's autograph. And then Keane was behind him. And I was like, forget O'Neill. You don't get an opportunity to get Roy Keane's autograph. And I said, Roy, do you mind signing this, please? And he stood there, and he was like, and I was like a big kid, and my heart was pounding at my chest. I thought he was going to walk off and not sign it. I felt stupid. But he signed it and all this, and I said to him, you got to kind of not let slip your image, do you, Roy? He said, you know how it is, mate, and walked off.
Yes.
But
Neil, 37 seasons. My maths isn't great. Is that during the winning the European Cup times? Is it?
No, it was the
just after that, or?
Yeah, well, I was about 15. It was the second wave of success on the Brian Clough, so it was kind of the League Cup finals and losing to Spurs and the FA Cup final and stuff. But my dad went to Madrid when they won it the second time around, but I was only 5 or 6
Trevor
then.
Francis goal?
79 was the Francis goal. 80 was the Robbo goal. So
Right, okay. And,
But,
you started supporting them in at 80 then or something? No, 89, 90.
Yeah, well, I went to my first game when I was about 5, and then had my first season ticket in 89. So from then on.
Nice.
Right.
Proper fan.
It's your birthday today, Neil. What are you doing for your birthday?
Well, I went out yesterday with some friends, booked the afternoon off work and went out for a few. Out from 2 till about 10:30. So I thought I'd give it a good go. But today, just day off work and out with my dad and my kids later out for a bite to eat.
Nice.
And just have a nice chill day, really.
mate.
So thank you very much. I
Happy
appreciate
birthday,
it.
Neil. Let's find out who you're playing against. Next up is a Leeds fan from Red Hill called Terry. Terry professes to be a trainee train driver for a job. His fun fact is he found Tubes' wallet once, and Tubes asked him and a group of mates as a guest to come down as guests on Soccer M to say thank you. It's Terry Felipe. How'd you say your surname?
You didn't even get it with any of them guesses.
How'd you say it?
It's Felipe.
Felipe. All right, where's that from?
From Spain.
Oh, you Spanish?
I'm not, but my granddad was.
Okay, cool. So tell us about the story about stealing Tubes' wallet. I found wallet, I found it in his back pocket.
Yeah.
No, we was playing on the same pitches as Tubes and his Sunday League team a few years back, and when we came back into the changing rooms after our game finished, it was under the benches as we were in the changing rooms. So opened the wallet up first to check if there's any money in it, of course, and
there wasn't. He wasn't earning any back then.
No, there was actually, but I left it in there. So it was all good. But I see the ID to see who it was, and give him a tweet just to let him know that I found his wallet. And what does he want me to do? Does he want me to post it back to him, or however you want to go about it? And that was that really.
And we spoke.
And then
we've got each other's numbers, and
have you?
Yeah, we speak. I do you know what? Yeah. Not many people would do that. They would have opened
lovely like you.
Yeah, not people would have kept in touch with him after that.
No,
legend.
Yeah, the legend like me.
No. Not many people would have made contacted the person or tried to make an effort. They would have taken the money and just left the wallet there. And I thought it was a bloody good touch.
Yeah, Terry,
nice
top
touch.
man.
Yeah,
top man.
Thanks, mate.
What was it
to
like?
To be honest, I thought about binning it because it had a Chelsea season ticket in. So.
Did you have your season ticket?
Yeah, had everything.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. I was like, what a nice fella.
Did you play football against each other or not?
Nah, he was a bit better than me, so I think he was the league above or a couple of leagues above.
What are you, the Cobham Perlo or something? What do they call you?
Cobham Mulby.
Yeah. Cobham Mulby. Yeah. Okay, there you go. All right, you're a train driver.
I am indeed, yes.
When do you qualify?
Probably about the start of next year. It's about 15 months of training to become a driver fully fledged. So, I started in November. So, still quite a long way to go, but it's good fun. Are
you enjoying it?
Really enjoying it. Yeah, it's really hard work. Like there's so much to learn, but it's good fun, mate. I'm thoroughly enjoying it so far.
What route will you be taking once you qualified? Do you know? Will you be going the southwest or something?
We've not been as well. I'm driving for Southern Rail, so but we haven't been given our core routes yet. But it'll probably be like London Victoria to Epsom or something like that along those lines.
Can I ask a train related question? You know, you're kind of. Is it a horn? Is it a horn?
Yeah, it's a horn. Yeah.
Are you allowed to just whenever you want?
No. No, you're not.
But Terry, there's a bridge near me, and my daughter, when she was younger, we used to stand there and wait for the trains. They all did it for us. It was brilliant.
That front just balls wild. I was getting beeps.
Yeah, I've been down to a bridge near us and taking the kids to wave at the drivers, and to be honest, a lot of them don't do it anymore. But the odd one will, but a lot of them are by the rule book, you're not supposed to. But
woke nonsense.
Yeah, I suppose
it is woke nonsense.
It is woke nonsense.
Do you know what, Helen? Thanks for bringing that up. I'm going to write to our MP.
Yeah.
My MP. Yeah. Right, guys, let's get on with this game. This week on the A to Z, our feature letter was Y, so all the questions will be about the letter Y. Y for You're Not Singing Anymore. There are 11 questions. It is unfair, as we all know, but this week Neil will get 6 questions as Forest are on fire and they're a top flight team and Leeds are not. Can I please, not yet, they might come up though. Well, let's hope they come up.
Top of the league.
Can I please remind you, everything about this quiz is unfair, so no moaning and whinging. You can get one joker to answer a question. You can only use the joker once. Today we've got Mr. Tubes there and Mr. Robbie there.
Hello.
Finally, at the end of the quiz, there'll be a penalty shootout, as we all know. This week's is going to be hard work, actually. It's complicated, but that's something to look forward to.
Yeah, look.
But we're being strict, right? You're both going to get one of these much sought after bucket hats, which all 3 of us are wearing, so you can see how wonderful they are.
I don't have one. Why have I not been sent one?
I don't know.
All right. Fair enough.
Postage is expensive these days.
They're on strike.
Dunno. We'll get one sent to you. Helen is keeping score and her word is final. Are you both ready?
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Neil, why is for yellow card? In 1995, Paul Gascoigne booked referee Dougie Smith after he dropped his own yellow card. Dougie was a killjoy and booked Gazza for doing it. Boo, Dougie Smith. That was terrible, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was absolutely awful. I think Dougie Smith forgot that they're there to entertain us.
Yeah.
You know? Who was Gazza playing for? Was it A, Borough, B, Rangers, C, Everton?
Was it Rangers?
It was, yes. Paul Gascoigne signed for Rangers for a club record fee of 4.3 million and won the League Cup double in his first season at Ibrox. Terry, why is for... Oh, interesting that you got this one. Why is for you'll never beat Des Walker? Des Walker was the quickest footballer the world had ever seen, and you could never beat him. He famously played for Forest and Wednesday, but he also had a stint in Italy in the 92-93 season. But who did he play for? Was it A, Roma, B, Milan, or C, Sampdoria?
Sampdoria, I think.
It was Sampdoria, yes. What was he like? Did you get to watch him? Were you a season ticket holder then when Des Walker was playing, Neil?
Yeah, he was brilliant. He was class. And his second time round, he came again as well. When Paul Hart was manager, so he played for us twice. He was Rolls Royce, brilliant footballer.
What did he do? Did he go Forest, Sampdoria, Wednesday, Forest?
Yeah.
And was he as good second time round?
He's very good. Yeah, he was alongside Michael Dawson, so we brought Michael Dawson on.
Brilliant.
Wow. And then years later, I worked as a manufacturing manager at a company that makes blinds. And when I started there, they said, "Oh, Des Walker, the lorry driver for us." I was like, "Yeah, whatever." So first day there, Des walks into the canteen, just a pair of scruffy shorts on, t-shirt, and he's a lorry driver for us. Really random, yeah.
I can't get my dates right. So when did Des play for football? He was like for Forest first time round. I can't get my head.
I'm all over early 90s.
Early 90s.
Yeah, it was it was like 85 to 92. Then he went to Sampdoria. And then he went to Wednesday. Then
was it Trevor Francis?
Yeah.
I'm all over the place. How many years ago is... Oh, don't worry about it.
What were you going to say?
Because I'm confused, because I was thinking 30... What do I say? Season ticket holder for 37 years. I assume that would have been like early 90s, late 80s, but that's not. That's 47 years. Christ, that's off. Neil, why is for Yamal? Yamal's broken all the youngest records. Everything in football is broken. Every single youngest record. But in Euro 24, in the round of 16 match against Georgia, he became the youngest player to feature in a knockout phase, breaking which England player's record? Was it A, young Michael Owen, B, young Wayne Rooney, or C, young Jude Bellingham?
This is a guess. I'm going Rooney.
It was actually Jude Bellingham. Yeah.
Could have used your joker there, Neil.
You could have used.
I should have done.
Did you know, Jude?
Yes.
Did you know, Robin?
I did not. No.
Oh, okay. So it was Jude Bellingham. Right, Terry. Y is for yards. How many yards is the penalty spot from the goal line? Oh, they're looking confused.
Is it multiple choice or?
No, absolutely not. It's the same as it's always been since it was created. I'll tell you when it was created, in 1902. So you've had over 120 something years to learn this.
I think that you could probably take an educated guess.
Oh, I'm going to do some math.
That's what I want to do.
Old Carol Vorderman up there.
Well, the thing is I think I know this. Well, all right, let's see.
Away.
But I can. Yeah.
I was tempted to use my joker, but I'm gonna go 12 yards.
You think that's correct?
Yeah.
I think so.
Do you think that's correct? It is correct. Yes, it is correct. Yeah. Yeah.
Based on the 18-yard line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
minus the 6-yard box in between it. Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
I immediately went, it's 12 yards, and then I checked myself, but using the other measurements, thinking it's got to be 12 yards because of that.
Yards.
Right. Neil, we're back to you. Why is for You'll Never Walk Alone? You'll Never Walk Alone is a song sung by fans of Liverpool, Celtic and Borussia Dortmund. But which music does it come from? Is it A, Singing in the Rain, B, King and I, or C, Carousel?
C, Carousel.
It is Carousel, yes. Rodgers and Hammerstein musical premiered in 1945. It became popular in Liverpool after Jerry and the Pacemakers covered it. Terry, Y is for Yank. Are we allowed to say Yank? Is that rude or is that all right?
No, fine.
Okay, well, I've said it. Y is for Yank. American legendary keeper Brad Friedel holds the Premier League record for the most consecutive appearances with 310. Name 2 of the 3 clubs he played for whilst achieving this.
Blackburn Rovers.
Yeah.
And Liverpool?
No! Anyone know? Brad Friedel. He played for Blackburn. Anyone?
Tottenham one.
Yeah, Tottenham.
Yeah.
And Villa.
Was it Villa, was he?
Yep. He totaled 450 career Premier League appearances, which is pretty good. Neil, Y is for You Never Go Away. The longest away trip in English football is Bournemouth to Newcastle.
He did play for Liverpool. Was that the question?
No, not. Yeah, he did play for Liverpool, but he didn't play in the consecutive.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Right.
Right, sorry, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's bad, isn't it?
Yeah, I was just.
But that did make sense, that question, didn't it?
Say again,
we're backing it again.
Oh my!
Right.
I just want to check. I was just bringing up to.
Let me just check the question makes sense.
All over again.
American legendary keeper Brad Friedel holds the Premier League record for the most consecutive appearances with 310. Name the 2 of the 3 clubs he played for whilst achieving this.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
so it did make sense. Okay. Are we all happy? Are we all happy?
No.
Yeah? Don't worry, Neil's never going to get this
It's
one.
unfair.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Y is for you never go away. The longest away trip in English football is Bournemouth to Newcastle, but roughly how far is the round trip? So that's there and back. And when I say roughly, I have no idea how we're going to judge this. I think we're going to have to throw it to Helen to decide whether you've got it roughly right.
Miles or hours?
Miles. We're going miles.
You've got to get it in 50 either side.
I don't know. What do you think?
50 either side.
50 either
50
side.
That's quite a long gap.
Yeah.
Or 100 each side.
Not 100.
Bang.
No.
50s.
That's unfair.
So it's a round trip. So work
Within
out one
50.
way how long it
Nice.
is, and then go for 2. Neil, you still with us?
Yeah, 560 miles.
What,
round
there
trip.
and back?
Yeah.
Sadly, it's not. It's 700 miles,
No.
which is roughly
said
350.
Tough one, that.
Yeah.
I wrote down 742.
There you go. All right, Helen, how long does it take each way then? I mean, not the way you drive, the way normal people drive. So
Yeah,
a few
but,
hours.
I mean, depends if there's any traffic on the road, isn't there? But
well, according to
five-
Google Maps or whatever we use.
5 hours and 36 minutes.
Oh, 6 hours. Yeah, that's brilliant. So it's 6 hours, 3 minutes or something.
Because I've done a lot of those trips, Darlington, Hartlepool, Carlisle, from stuff. So I know how long it.
Why
I
have
know
you
how
done
long it
them?
takes
Why?
to get place. Because I support Torquay United and they were playing there.
Okay. Seems like a long way to go to watch that, doesn't it? Terry, why?
To watch that. To watch that. Did you hear him? Did you hear him?
Miles seems a long way to go to watch that.
Watch that.
Like if you're going to watch Torquay and it's at the bottom of the road, you go, all right. Darlington.
Someone open the curtains for me.
Darlington away, you'd be thinking, Do you know what? I like talking, but 6 hours.
Tuesday night.
God knows what the scores are. Terry, Y is for yellow wall. Which club plays its home grounds in the stadium with the yellow wall? One of the most famous stands in world football.
Borussia Dortmund.
Correct.
Yes.
That's too easy, isn't it? Oh, I've got another easy one here. Neil, this is easy. This is unfair. It's too easy. Neil, which Liverpool legend is often associated with the term, "You'll never win anything with kids"?
Hansen, Alan Hansen.
It is, yeah. His famous quote was about Man United in '95. Have they used any of their jokers yet? They haven't, have they?
No jokers.
Wow. Chelsea proved handsome wrong with an even younger squad in 2004-2005. Haven't we got the youngest squad now as well?
Yeah, we have by a long way.
Chelsea.
Go on,
Chelsea. So in like, what? How many years? 5 years we're going to win everything.
Did you see Arteta the other day saying we've got the best attacking in the Premier League? I'm not sure if that's correct.
We got the best attacking what?
Yeah, it was being generous, wasn't he?
Don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Is he playing mind games?
I think so. Well, I don't know why he would. He just beat us.
Oh, well, good point. Let's get back with the quiz. We're on question 10, Terry. Oh, no. Oh, no. Terry. Which English club based in Yorkshire has a white rose on its badge?
Oh, what?
I wonder. Is it Leeds United by any chance?
White rose, white rose, white rose, white rose. Yeah.
So unfair. This
Oh,
quiz,
that
isn't
is
it?
unfair. I didn't even realise.
That would have been bad if I got it wrong, wouldn't it?
Yeah. That's very good. Yes. Neil. Which club has a tree on their back? No, Neil. Why is for young managers? Who is the youngest man to ever manage in the Premier League? Is it A, Chris Coleman? Is it B, Ryan Mason? Is it C, Gianluca Vialli?
Can I play my joker, please?
Oh, are you sure? Looking at their faces.
What's a guess for you,
Are you sure? Okay. Which joker would you want to go
They
for?
both look like they're panicking.
Maybe you should have a guess. I don't know.
Oh,
All right, I'll give you them A, Chris Coleman, B, Ryan Mason, C, Gianluca Vialli, who's the youngest man to ever manage in the Premier League.
I'll guess it. Chris Coleman. Chris Coleman.
Mason, isn't it?
It's Ryan Mason, yeah.
That was
It's all going
Tim's
wrong.
fault. That was Tim's
Should have
fault.
asked me.
Why?
Talk me out of it, Tim.
Sorry, mate.
Because he talked you out of using your joker.
It's unfair.
Well, I fancy you on the penalties. He was age 29 when Jose left. That's unbelievable, isn't it? 29. He's now one of Angie's coaches. 20. Can you imagine managing a Premier League team at 29? That's insane. You should be still playing.
What about
shouldn't
the
you?
Brighton manager?
What?
The Brighton manager. He's like, he's been the manager for a while.
Yeah.
He's so young.
About 31, isn't he?
31, yeah.
What's the scores, Helen?
Neil had 6 questions and he got 3 of them right. And Terry had the 5 questions, but he got 4 of them right. So at the moment,
wow.
Terry
Super
leads
tell.
4-3.
There's a penalty shootout all to come, though. So yeah, it could be anyone's. That's very close. In my calculations, there's only one in it.
And neither player have used their joker.
Oh, you got your jokers to play as well. That's exciting. So it's a penalty shootout. You know how to do it, don't you guys? You have to be quick. I'm going to read out a question, which sometimes makes sense, other times doesn't. Hopefully this one will. And I'm going to read it out, and then you're going to answer it. But if you hesitate, like I just did there, we'll count you out and you're out. You've both got a joker, so if you want it, you go joker and then you go Tubes or you go Robbie. You can pick either. Are you ready? We're going to start with Neil because it's unfair. Neil, name teams that play in yellow. I will accept all shades of gold, but not teams that play in orange. So therefore, I will accept Wolves. Go.
Wolves.
Wolves, correct, yes.
Norwich.
Norwich is good, yes.
Brazil.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You can have Brazil. Yeah, I'm going to accept that. I'm going to accept internationals. Yep.
Villarreal.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. That's good.
Borussia Dortmund.
Yep.
Yep.
Joker.
Which one?
Hockey United.
Torquay. Okay, you went.
There we go.
You got Helen there. Okay. Neil, carry on.
Mansfield Town.
Very good. Terry.
Yeah.
Harrogate Town.
Harrogate Town. I don't have down here. Can you say another one, or am I? Yeah. Oh, Harrogate
Sun
is
United.
here. Sorry, Harrogate is here. Yes, you can have Harrogate. Okay. Neil, have you got one?
Sweden.
Sweden's good. Yes. Terry.
Sutton United.
Yeah, really, Neil should have taken that. This is good. This is going to go on
good.
forever, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Now, who's next? Neil.
Me, yeah. Colombia.
Colombia.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Ecuador.
Ecuador's good.
This is
Yeah,
good.
that's amazing. You should win just for that. Go on.
I'll use my joke, please. I use Robbie.
Robbie.
Oxford.
Oxford's good. Yes, Oxford.
Good.
Yeah. Neil. Oh, sorry,
Terry.
Terry.
Me, no? Australia.
Australia.
This is a great.
Yeah,
It's
you
the
can have
best penalty
Australia.
shootout.
Australia. Yeah, that's good. Neil.
I think I'm struggling now.
Oh, Neil's gone. Terry,
I'm
you got any-
gone. Well done, Terry.
have you got any more, Terry?
Boston United.
Boston United. I don't know. Does anyone else know what they play in?
I thought they were orange. So you said
Are they
no. Yeah,
orange? I'm waiting for.
Just go to VAR.
We're going to VAR.
If not, I can throw another one.
There, what
I
colour?
think they got-
You just showed off
yeah,
that, Terry,
yeah,
aren't you?
Yeah, they are.
yeah.
Boston. You've got Boston. What else have you got?
Young Boys Burn.
Yep.
Yeah, Young Boys is good.
Oh, I've stopped though.
That's it. I'm done there.
You've done. No one got Watford.
Don't Leeds play
Oh,
yellow as well?
That's a shocker.
No one did.
Does it include away kits though?
No.
No, can't have.
He's not away kits. All right.
Wake it.
Cambridge.
No one said Cambridge. Yeah. No one said Watford.
Cambridge can shout, yeah.
No one said Southport. No one said South Africa.
Ukraine.
Yeah.
Ukraine.
Yeah.
Ukraine.
Yellow
They're
and
not
blue.
down here. Jamaica, Kaiser Chiefs. Anyway, Helen, who won?
Okay, so they both did really well in the penalty shootout. In fact, both guys scored 7 points each. So the overall scores, I hope so. The overall scores are Terry got 11 and Neil got 10.
Oh, what a
Well
Terry.
done, Terry.
And tell.
Well done, mate.
Cheers.
Hard luck, Neil. But
Well
it's
done,
your
Neil. Well
birthday.
played, mate.
Go and have a celebratory pint, even though you didn't win. Have a
I will do.
commiseratory.
Thank you very much. I enjoyed it.
It was close though.
It was
it was a
very
good
close.
game.
Thanks,
Best
guys. Really
penalty
enjoyed
shootout.
that.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers. Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
Best
See you
luck.
later.
Best luck.
Take care.
Cheers, Terry. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, guys. Bye bye.
When the game gets it right, it's pure delight. This is what's right with
I have a what's right with football this week before we
good.
get into what people have sent in. The Steel City Derby is what's right with football. I only saw the highlights of it, and no shade to Sheffield Wednesday at all, but it looked like a proper beefy derby. There was a bit of pushing and shoving and stuff going on, and Chris Wilder afterwards saying, "There's 3 ways of winning a game of football: over, through, and round."
That's brilliant.
And I just went, that's absolutely brilliant.
That's brilliant.
And then a little bit later on in the interview, he said, you can stick your data where you want to stick your data.
Brilliant. I love it.
I thought that was brilliant.
I love
he was-
derbies. I think
Yeah,
they're
it's
great,
the
don't
best.
you? They need to be
Well,
back.
yeah. But of course, I always know what it's like to be on the other end of a derby loss. So we should have to say absolutely no shade at all to Sheffield Wednesday about that. because it hurts for days, doesn't it?
Well, you can't just win them all the time, although it's boring, you know.
Yeah.
So you've got to switch around a bit.
Lose derbies
Chelsea
to win
don't really
derbies.
have a derby though, do
Leeds
they?
and Spurs.
As such, yeah. But
No.
Yeah, Leeds. For me, if you ask, I'd say Spurs first because we're always playing them, and then Leeds. What would you say?
But
well, I'd
Spurs
say
don't.
Spurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leeds though. I don't know why Leeds were massive for me
Yeah,
as a derby. I used to always try and go to Leeds away.
But you know, like, you've got Spurs, you've got Arsenal. With Chelsea, haven't really got that.
The local one.
Yeah.
It
Fulham,
should be
but
QPR,
never-
shouldn't it? Where,
Should be QPR.
Fulham. Geographically, Fulham.
but it's
they are
never really
just down the
been
road, but it's not.
treated
No,
like that.
it's
No,
not
it's
a
strange.
thing.
QPR hate us though.
Yeah, proper hate us.
Yeah.
Ash Jones says David Bentley dancing at Cheltenham. Yes.
Oh, that was brilliant. Did everyone see that?
No shame. Yeah.
He is the best David Bentley.
It's just dancing away. Like, have you not seen it?
No, I've not seen
Mate,
it.
Oh,
he just
go to
doesn't care.
Google
He
or
doesn't
Bing
care.
or what was the other one you said earlier?
Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves.
That's what I use.
go there.
Yahoo.co.uk.
Yahoo. Go and have a look. Go and search it. It is brilliant.
Martin Johansson says the walk to the stadium, especially when you've only parked just a minute away from it. The walk to the stadium, you got the buzz, you got the smell, you got the anticipation. It's a thing of beauty. You're absolutely right. It is.
Alan, I did an interview once, and they said to me, "Do you remember your first time at Stamford Bridge?" And I went, yeah. And they said, I'll describe it. And the journalist looked at me. I was mental. I said, I remember getting out of Fulham Broadway Station, and then I remember the horses everywhere because it was like there was horses everywhere. I remember there just being massive amount of poo on the floor, horse poo on the floor. And then there was like a load of skinheads right at this pub, and I was looking at all the skinheads like that. And as I walked up the road, I could smell the burgers and the onions cooking from the burgers, stuff like that. And there was people just handing out like leaflets and people selling stuff, like, because in the good old days the people used to just sell fanzines and stuff all in the streets and shout stuff. And I remember all the scarves like that, you know, and I paid, and I went in this turnstile, and I thought this turnstile's really old and stuff like that. The guy's looking at me going, I wanted you to talk about Mickey Droy or something. Do you know what I mean? It's like, why are you talking about? But that was that's
experience.
It's that smell.
Yeah.
It's like, unless you've been a football, you don't understand
You're so right.
the smell of
all the horse crap everywhere.
The horses everywhere at Stamford
Yep.
Bridge. It's like,
Do people still have to pay kids not to smash their cars up? Does that still happen?
no, I don't know.
Do you remember in the old days they go, quick to look after your car, but what it meant was, give me a quid or I'm going to destroy your car while you're watching the football.
Yeah.
Does that still happen?
I don't know.
No.
But it's football where you see horses. You don't always see horses in cities, do you? So you go to a football match, there's horses everywhere.
Yeah, that's it. Unless you go non-league, we don't have the horses. We don't need
We don't have
them.
horses in Norwich.
I've got a
Which is weird because it's all farms, isn't it?
I've got a few more to get through though. Jonah Jameson says, right. Jonah Jameson's making your debut against Torquay United, only to then go on and score for your hometown club in the Caribou Cup final. #Dan Burn.
Brilliant. He made his debut against you lot.
Yeah. Wait, Darlington.
I was at Darlington.
Yeah.
Did he play for Yeovil as well?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
And Oxford City Football Club. I hope you've seen this. It's brilliant. Oxford City Football Club getting maximum publicity for non-league day by putting the box of tickets that Sheffield Wednesday accidentally sent them for their game against Oxford United in front of a £5 admission sign, kids for £1, on social media. Right, did you follow that? So Sheffield Wednesday accidentally sent the away tickets to Oxford City rather than Oxford United.
Yeah.
No.
And they put it in front of their advert for it's £5 to get in and kids for £1 on non-league day, and took the photo and went, these aren't for us, whatever, and put that on social media. So they got all the advertising in for non-league day, as well as saying Sheffield Wednesday have sent us the tickets instead of Oxford United. And James Stevens in the reply said, send them back to Sheffield United, which I thought was funny.
That's a great idea. Yeah. That's funny. Brilliant. Anything but football, anyone?
You've had your footy fix, now it's time to switch. It's anything but football.
This is the item where we've got too much football talk, you know, it can get boring. So we thought we'd open up to other other things. Though I do recommend, if you've got anything to do, I'd tune off now, because this is where the show starts dying.
It's like when a song, they don't know how to finish it and they just fade it out.
Fade it out. Yeah.
It's just slowly bringing down the... They should do that while we're talking, just slowly bring down the fader.
You know what they should do, because it's not going to get any better today, because it's Sean has sent in a question. We haven't done a food one for a while. I'm sad Joe isn't here, because I'd like to hear his answer to this, but what are your curry orders? Now, obviously, the first thing I want to do is go to Helen, because she'll put mayonnaise on whatever rubbish she eats.
This is going to be mental.
This will be
better not put mayonnaise on curry.
Whatever this is, it'll be insane.
You're wrong.
Right.
You're wrong.
What is it that you have? What's your curry order?
Vegetable rogan with sides. What's the cheesy peas?
Sag paneer.
No, paneer matir.
Oh,
right.
But it is. It
is. Yeah. I've never heard it called that before. I wish they put that on the restaurant menu in brackets, cheesy peas.
Cheesy peas.
Well, that was the far show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Cheese and peas. Cheesy
Cheesy
peas.
peas.
Yeah. Mana patir. Peshwari naan, because that's the sweet one. And then the leftovers go in the fridge and get scrammed the next day with mayonnaise.
Is that got any spice in it? That what you've just said there?
Vegetable rogan. Yeah.
It's got a bit.
Yeah. Not hot, but it's
Very
you know
tomato-y,
you're
isn't
rogan, the one with the tomatoes.
Yeah. And oniony. Yeah. It's nice. Yeah, it's nice, delicious.
Robbie.
I will mix it up if it's a curry house I've been to before and try new things. But my go-to first time I try a new curry place will be chicken tikka boona, vegetable rice. Might have a chapati with that.
A what?
Chapati.
A pathi, not chapati. Is it different?
It's what my Indian neighbours used to call it. So I'll probably ask them. Chapati. Yeah.
Is it a chapati? What we would call
it's the same thing, yeah.
Right, okay,
that's how they used to pronounce it. So I will. So I have that, and I might have onion bhaji as well.
Would you start with the onion bhaji, or would you just throw it in there?
I'd throw it in the mix.
Okay.
Because it's quite nice to have that little crunch combined with everything else.
Tubes.
Have you ever had a prawn puree?
Yeah, I've had a prawn.
To start with. Oh, they're so nice. What's the... I can never remember the name. It's pathetic. What's the one that comes with curry sauce?
Chips.
No, it's like...
Curry.
What?
Curry sauce? Curry?
No, it comes
biryani.
with... Biryani, yes. Sorry.
Biryani.
Right.
So I have lamb biryani. It comes with the curry sauce. I love a garlic naan. And I love sag paneer.
Sag paneer.
The little bits of cheese in the spinach. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I try and chop and change a bit like you.
Yeah.
I'm one of those annoying people who doesn't have a favourite. I'd like to just go in and try different things all the time, see what it's like. But a place I go to, they do a railway mutton curry, which is good, and they do.
What's railway mutton?
Well, I tell you, sometimes I can't work out whether it's sheep or goat, and I'm not sure.
I think mutton. Is it mutton sheep?
I think it could be either.
It is.
What? It's definitely sheep. I think it can be goat as well.
I had railway goat, curried goat.
And I quite like the coconut fry as well, which is one. But they do lamb chops, which are amazing. And they're for a starter, I'd always opt for the lamb chops to begin with. You ever had curried lamb chops? They just, I don't know, they're kind of a dry fry.
No, never.
No.
I feel if Joe was here, he'd be doing a pun now.
He'd be
not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I
Well
ordered
done.
the mutton, railroad mutton, but the place has gone off the rails.
Oh, very
Something
good.
like that.
Good, very good. Do you want
First one, just
to
do the first
VAR mutton to see how stupid I've been? Because
I'll go. Hang on.
I think if you VAR that, I think it can be.
Is mutton goat? Can
goat or
mutton be
sheep?
goat?
Yeah. Or do I turn up and they sometimes say it's sheep and sometimes goat? I like that when restaurants change it, don't you?
Yeah, I've had goat, curried goat. It's well nice.
Oh, in different parts of the globe, it often means aged, older sheep, but in other parts of the globe, it can mean goat meat.
Wow, there you go. It's an education if you have stayed tuned. Has anyone tried curried rhea? I wonder what that's like down in South America.
It's rhea meat is very red. Like, so normally bird meat is white. It's very red, but it's not gamey. So it's has the qualities of like a red steak.
I had that flamingo once. The meat was too pink for me.
Is it good?
Hey! No, there was no meat on the legs.
Have you ever had? Hang on. Have you ever had a chicken tarka?
It's like a
chicken tikka, but a little otter.
Yes.
Okay, back now.
Okay, that's the end.
Right.
If you've lasted this long, thank you very much. We're back next week, next Wednesday, with the last letter of the alphabet. It is Z for zip.
Z-cars.
Z-cars. Yep, we'll see you then. Bye.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to watch last week's great episode. Click here. Where is it?